and welcome back to techystack channel.
Today we'll try to explore one more new topic. So this is in UiPath, and right now I'm opening the one Excel file, so which we call name as test Excel file. Okay, under this test Excel file, I have some data. Okay, and the data, it may be 10 rows or 100 rows, 7 rows, whatever it may be, data is there. So now I want to validate the input sheets. So I have a couple of columns like ID, data, region, category, product, quantity, and total price. So now what happening now here, sometimes user giving this inputs, just assume that. So they are doing some mistakes, like instead of this 103, they will give 103 some numbers, random numbers. Okay, and similar way, they are giving one of the customer following by the one date, another customer is following by the another format of date. So because they're not aware of it or they did something restrictions on that. So now we should identify the format. So if I'm having any issue with this format, then I need to update the status. Having issue with this particular line item. So I don't want to mention where it got exactly issue. Just I will make as a success status as success or having a issue or something. I need to just update the status. And similar way. So I have the multiple regions like east, west, north, south. So when it's having some having spelling mistake. So, for example, instead of South, they have entered SOUTH. It's basically SOUTH South, but they mentioned SOTH, so which is having the wrong data. So that line item should not consider. Okay, and similarly, we can see the quantity. So the quantity having 10, 20, instead of this, actually this is 3. But by something they missed as to hash. So this data should not consider. And similar for the total price, some people they given the 100, 10, 20, and some another person they given by the 20. So how we can validate these inputs and how we can give this to the customers. So you did wrong something here. Okay, please validate like this. Okay, so how we can do everything with the UiPath. So let me go back to the UiPath Studio, and as of now, basically everyone aware of it. So right range, sorry, read range workbook. So every time you're taking this activity to read this workbook. So let me take this path. This is my path. Copy as path. So if you not get the copy as path, just right click on the particular thing, and you can able to see this copy as path. Okay, this is done. Next, here this is my sheet name. Okay, and this is my sheet name. If anyway it's having the sheet or not, let me update it manually. Sheet one. Oh, copy sheet one. Done. So later what I will do, let me check I have declared any variables. So there is no variables right now. So let me go and declare one variable. So which we called. Let me take the variable name. Input Excel data table. So you can mention as per your requirements. So every time I will take input Excel file. This is easy to read for other as well. So now data has been read. So the next step is I want to check one by one columns. So if I want to check one by one columns, then it's here. We need to just we need to aware of this. Here we need to use for each row data table. Okay. Then go for the for each. Just type for each and you can see multiple things, but we need the data table. Just drag and drop this and update here. So input Excel data table. Now this is done. So later what we need to do, I need to check whether this ID, okay, is equals to my criteria is matching or not. So here we can get with these regular expressions. I'm using the regular expressions. You can use something else. So if you need that one, you should just ping me comments. So I will try to do the another method how we can validate these things. Okay, as of now, I'm going with the regular expressions. So let me take if condition. Okay, here we need to check all this, all having the difference. One is related to the numbers, and another one is having the date format. Another one, this is a list. So they given this is a standard list having the four data. So they don't get apart from the east, north, south, west. Apart from this, we should not get any other. So and it should be valid with the specific spelling mistake should not be available. Correct word should be there. And here having the numbers and results numbers. So let me, for checking purpose, we are aware of it. So we need to use this if conditions. Let me drag and drop this if condition. Okay, already I have some regular expressions which I have it. So let me take this. So this is the one regular expressions which we can identify whether the value having or not. Let it be this is one. Okay, this is one only. So here I need to change that. So here my value is current row of 0 dot to string. Let me click on that save, and directly you can use this condition, or else if you want you can put true. So anything is fine, P or U. V. So this is also fine. So you can give it is not I mean you can give it is equals to, or you can keep it as blank. So anything is fine, it will work. Okay, now I will run, I mean I will keep the message box, because already I told you now here you need to check each and every condition. So let me take this message box here, and here I want to check this data current row of 0 dot to string. Okay, let me copy this and I will update the same thing here. Okay, it's not copied. Okay, I update. Let me save this. And for the time being, I will give the wrong data here itself. Okay, so just I will check 1, 2. I'm closing that particular file, and I'm running this part. So still, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to TechStack channel. And if you have any doubts, post a comment on the comment section and share with your circle. So it will reach to many of things who are want to learn the UiPath. So now back to this code here. So it's read the data and it went in for each data row. And now you can take this. Okay, let me check this. Okay, we can, okay, let's come inside of this. Okay, and here current row of 0 dot to string. So you can see this. So it's having 103 ds, which is not in my requirement. I mean my criteria. So that's why it's go to the else part. So if it's came to else part, then we can go there. And it's display this is which is the wrong data. And now I will go for the 102. So it will give the 102 at the if condition satisfied. So we can see the 102. This is done. So this is for the first case. So let me go this and I will keep it into some other notepad. So this one first condition has been correct. And we need to go for the second condition. Similar way, we have the one more condition for the checking for the dates. So this is a regular expression. Where is this date format? Hmm, this is the date format. Okay, let me take this for the date format. Oh, not this, the first, second one. So let me take this date format, and here I want to update this value. So here my value is current row of 0 not, it's 1 dot 2 string. So how I'm checking now, it should be this but a specific format. Okay, now let me click on this save and I will message here. And here also I will put this one. Okay, let me run this. What type of data it will show here. Okay, it's moving here. Okay, it's not matched. And okay, the first step it's not matched. The 9/23 2023. Okay, let me go and check this input file first. So I have this data, and second data should be the match. So second item. Okay, second item also not matched because having some issue. So let me check current row of 1.2 string. So when I check, it's having some date and having the time format as well. So now what we need to do, we need to use split. Okay, let me up arrow split of comma here split by the space of 0. So now we got only the format of specific date. Okay, let me stop this bot and I will go and check this. Just I will go inside of this and I will change. Just I will update small syntax here, split off my string, comma, what is my delimiter here? Delimiter is a space of what is my string 0. So this is done. So now I'm rerunning the same thing. Now we can see this correct output. So for the first one, anyway, it's not within our criteria. So it will give this message box data. And second one. So second one, it's match and it's came to inside and gives, we can, that is fine, no problem. Anyway, it's matching time. Okay, this is done. And my next thought step is, let me open that input file one more time. So here I have the region. So region having my default is list is there. So north, east, west, south. Apart from this four, it won't come anything. So for that purpose, we need to declare one list, array of list. So let me take this as an activity, drag and dropping as an activity, and I'm making region list. Okay, in this region list, I will go inside and I will update the four things. So one is east, another one is west, east west, north, after south. So all having should be this format. Okay, let me click on this OK and having some error because we need to change the variable. So let me change this to array of string. Okay, error gone disappears. And for this also I'm using the regular expressions which have this value here. So let me take this one. Okay, let me go inside of this, not here. So where I get means this and all I'm having. So I'm practicing for a couple of these things now. So that time I collected and stored into some notepad. So if and you can do the same thing, it will work. So here, sorry, here data table is region list of item and regular expressions is matching. So this is my match of which one I need to give that one. No? So let me give here current row of 0, 1. Or to string, and here I need to give this my regular expression pattern. So my pattern is item. So let me give the item. So this is the thing. Okay, just click on that save, and inside I want to change this to 2. Here as well I want to change this to 2. That's it. Now let me go here. So 0, 1, 2. So instead of not, I will make it as NOTHS, double H. Okay, first one not, you should be the give the throw the error. I mean, it's not care of the data. So I'm running this bot again. So we need to check multiple times. So then only we'll get the output. So each and every condition are different. So that's why we need to run and check multiple times. So FUD cost mismatch. So having some issue. So having some extra H. I don't want to do anything. Just I want to update the status. So for second one, it got matched. Okay. Okay. What is my second one? Let me check. Current of 2.2 string. Okay, east it's also available in my list. Current row of okay, not here 0. It should be the 2. So I updated inside one. So that's my mistake. So let me update this as for the 2. Okay, and keeping breakpoint here. I'm running this bot again, and okay, not no, it isn't. Okay, it's got some mistake. So let me check what mistake I did. Let me go inside of this. Hmm, current row of 0.2 string. Let me change this to like this. Is match of item and this should be here. Just I'm checking whether what I did wrong. Maybe I given the reversal. Okay, first anyway it's correct. And second one. Okay, so I given the reverse order. So now I got satisfied my requirement east. Okay, this is the another one is completed. Let me take this and I will put it into here. So I missed one step. So let me put Control Z. So it will give my previous data region. Okay, system dot. This is a format of okay, not this. Control Y. This is region list. So just I'm checking for the another one. So which I have the date formats. Now I'm checking for that. Okay, I got date formats. Just I'm taking. Okay, now I'm going to use Excel file one more time. So first having the number of format or not and date format and the list. Okay, this is also number format. This is also number format. No need to do testing for again and again. Okay, now all the conditions I have. So let me take this one by one and I will update here. So this is the one and my second criteria. Okay, let me update here my second criteria having same one now. Let me copy again. And this is my second criteria. And okay, not the second criteria. So I copied. Okay, why it's not copying this one? Okay, let it be. I will do here. I don't know why it's not copying properly. Copy. Okay, here it's working. Then when I come to here notepad, why it's not working? I don't know what's the issue here. Anyway, I know how we can do this. So let me edit. So this is for the first one. So which you are getting checking for the numbers on the first one, and this is for the second one. Okay, INumerable of okay. When I go on edit here, one moment. When I check here, d slash, it's getting that one. When I go on inside, okay, it's changing. I don't know what's the issue with this. But let me copy from here. Anyway, we have this data now. Let me copy this one from here itself. I don't know, having something issue with that thing. Yeah, and here value is I want to update split of just I will take this thing split of current row of one delimiter of 0. Now I will update all the key conditions. So let me update one by one. This is for the first condition, and this is for the second condition, and this is for the third condition. Okay, what's the issue here? Current row of 0.2 string. Okay, again, it's through some issue. Let me validate what was the exact issue here. Okay, split off. I will remove the split here first of all. Okay, current row of system not regular expressions. D slash 2. Everything is correct only. Okay, having some issue, some got issue. Let me retry this one. And here is current row where it is this data. 1. One dot of string. Okay, it's perfect only, no? Then why it's throwing this much irritating? Okay, split off. Okay, here comma is right. Remove that comma. Split off delimiter. Split off my delimiter and 0. Okay, done. Now I will take this first condition from here. So sometimes it will happen when you are developing. Okay, and my fine third one. Let me go this side. Okay, this is third one I also updated till here. Okay, now we need to update these two. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me copy the first one. Is 5 and the final one is for 6. Okay, all has been completed. Okay, let me save this. Now you can, if you want to update, you can update the Excel file with directly here, or else I will make it a status. Let me close this. Do this. Or else you can create a data table and append the data there. Okay, now 101. Okay, when you see manually, this is perfect. Let me change this. When you see this is a perfect, and you can see this is having some issue with this quantity, and this is having issue with the ID, and this is having issue with the total price. Okay, only the one is perfect. Rest of the things are having some issue. Okay, when it is matched, so I want to update right range workbook. So let me take this is the file and my sheet name. Okay, not right range, right cell. Right cell. Because I don't have any range here. No? Let me drag and drop. Is done. Next, having the sheet. So I will update uh, just past. Okay, and the cell is the cell. So it is column H. H means 7. Okay, directly you can pass this one. H, and we need to add some data here. So I'm taking this thing. So it will give this data. Let me remove this. What is my input? Input Excel data row of 2.0. Okay, and same thing I will update here. So this is test not post. These two things I will update. Let me close this Excel file and I'm running this part. Already we know all the test has conditions are successfully done. Directly I'm running this part. Okay, validation error system dot to string arraign assign activity. Where it's thrown the error. Now all has done here. Okay, region list. Let me check. Region list. Okay, how it changed? Okay, I'm putting that control Z now, so that's why it's changed. Array of, sorry, not this. Array of string. And now I'm running this bot. I'm running into an art at once because I have tested earlier. Okay, now execution has been completed and I'm opening the file and we can see, okay, all having test not stuff. Okay, why? Because this is also having a different date format now. So let me put the same format. Okay, the same thing I will update here and the first. I mean, just I'm changing this order. Okay, this should be downside and I will. So now the correct sequence is third one. So third one having all the requirements has been success. Okay, let me run this part again. Okay, execute has been done, but not done. Okay, execution has been done. So and we can see this test not passed because having some issue with this quantity and this is also not passed having with this quantity and this test has passed all criteria has matched and this is not passed because 103 DS having some issue with the ID. So this is the way how we can validate the input status. Now when it's a go to automation, when it is having the test passed, only pick that and do the automation. Rest of the things we can list out and send a mail to the customer and they can rectify it and again they send the input to you.
If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn off notifications so you never miss an upload.